starting your journey to financial freedom. Now, you're listening to the New Investor Podcast.
This is the Young Investor for the New Investor Podcast, and today is day 25 of this podcast journey towards financial freedom, and every day I and hope we are getting closer to another financial milestone. My next milestone still remains $75,000. In the details of my episode, you'll be able to read my portfolio value day to day as to illustrate how net worth grows over time aligned with my investments. It will be proof of my journey's progress in numbers, for one, but also a statement I would like to make to the young investor that all of this is not rocket science. We're not sending anything into space really, we're simply taking calculated and simple steps into building wealth. If you notice, I have not bought a single share or sold a single share since the very beginning of this podcast 25 days ago. So not really hard labor as well. I am certainly not keeping an eye on the market during the day as I am fast asleep since I am in Asia and my investments are in the US. So there is no stress here as well. I guarantee you I sleep very well. Why? Because I believe in the companies I have bought and in the price I have paid for them. I have ensured also that to make orders to reinvest in my favorite companies should they hit a certain price, just in case a market crash occurs while I sleep. That is just a matter of a few clicks on your brokerage account platform. Basically, the system will automatically buy the stock and volume at the price you have indicated. You do not need to be there even. Minimal worry, minimal physical labor guaranteed. Again, all you need to do is purchase the right companies at a fair price and the market will work for you. If I had to compare my investing behavior in 2018, comparing it to 2019, it is like comparing a toddler to a grown man. I actually lost money last year from my capital, about $4,000, because I acted on my emotions rather than reason. I made multiple buy-sell operations throughout the year. I was not confident. I was paying commission on each transactions, however low these commissions were, they still add up. Losing money, making money, just like a toddler learning to walk. I did not then give up once I posted my losses or lost faith in the stock market or myself, as I took full accountability for my errors, and instead of giving up, I tried again, sold everything I had with that loss and refocused my investments into my current 4 companies, ensured they were safer investments, generating dividends, and since I have a history of being a very undisciplined person when it comes to money, I decided to start this podcast, which is my investor's conscience. It gave me a purpose. It is like a very effective therapy, as I can no longer lie to myself. People may be listening and they may get value from you. It could actually help them even, or be a tiny part of why they have started to invest. Now, I worry not of the quality of the entertainment I provide. It does not have to be perfect. What counts is the substance, the end game. This podcast will take value once I become a millionaire, and I will. We will. Whatever your current state of your personal finances are, or how cloudy you believe your financial future will be, both are determined by your own will to change that fate, your ability to self-start. I can assure you that the journey is in itself an unbelievable source of happiness, as building wealth is not necessarily evaluated by the dollars, but also because you'll be adding onto it new skills, a new mindset, a new purpose, basically a new life into you. I hope you have found value in that episode and that, like me, you're now looking forward to Monday morning. I wish you all a fantastic weekend ahead.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.